have an absolute avalanche of packages right here in front of me, all of them Amazon swimsuits. And honestly, I don't know what got into me. I was just surfing the internet, as you do. I found a cute swimsuit and I was like, ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I like this one. So yeah, depending on how many swimsuits that I have in this video might denote how many videos this is. It might be a two-parter, it might be just one video. It all depends. You know, this is the trouble that we get into, and that's not always a good thing. Before we even get started talking about swimsuits, this portion of the video has a sponsor. Whoop whoop! A huge thank you to Plus Cupid for sponsoring this portion of the video. Plus Cupid is a free viral dating app where you can search, swipe, match, chat, or even more with single ladies and men who have a little bit more junk in the trunk. You can send messages for free, find locals in your specific area, and get involved in their safe and honest community. You can also send special gifts and notes to your match, all by the click of a button. This is going to be the brand new way for curvy singles to meet, date, and fall in love with others in their area who share similar interests without fear and judgment, which is amazing because Plus Cupid is all about body positivity, fat acceptance, and really kind of enables people to celebrate their bodies and the skin that they're in. So a huge thank you to Plus Cupid for sponsoring this portion of the video. If you're interested in the free app, I will have the link to it down in the description box below. And a huge thank you to each and every one of y'all, my viewers and subscribers, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you so much. All right, y'all, so I have a lot of swimsuits right here in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 swimsuits. So yeah, we're definitely going to be breaking this up into a two-parter. So please make sure you are subscribed if you want to get notified for that. And I'm not going to be going in any significant order because honestly, I haven't tried on any of these. So I'm probably going to be doing this as a voiceover to let you know what I think about each individual one. And yeah, we're just going to get started. So the first swimsuit that I have in my hand is a blue one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and crack her open. This swimsuit is so pretty. I actually remember this vividly whenever I picked it out, and it showed it off the shoulder, so it didn't show it with the straps. So I'm probably gonna try it both ways because it has straps and then it has the ability to like take off the straps. But this is what it looks like. So this is a ruffly front swimsuit one piece, and it looks like it has a full backside. And I picked this up in a size 18W. I have lost some weight, so I was about a 20, sometimes a 22. Now I'm around an 18 or 18W. So I'm gonna see how this fits, but it looks really pretty, and it does have a built-in bra. So if you can see that right here, it kind of has that like shelf bra. And this one is a bit pricey. So I think this one is like $120. I can't remember though, but I'm gonna put it on the screen right now, and I'm also going to put all the links to everything mentioned in the description box below. So let's go ahead and try this on. So this one is really cute with the straps, but without the straps, I feel like it is an accident waiting to happen, like a gust of wind or any slight movement, and you're gonna be like flop city. Not to mention that this pulls the breast down, so if you have like larger natural breasts like I do, I'm gonna say that this is a hard pass if you want to wear it strapless. But if you have breasts that are like upright, that stay in place without intervention whatsoever, and you don't have to worry about sagging, then you might want to really give this one a try. I do like the fact that it has the straps included, so you can wear it either way depending on your mood, with the straps or without the straps. It also does have some ruching right there at the midsection with some extra like firm support that I didn't realize until I tried this on. So I didn't even know when I took it out of the packaging. So a bonus point for that. So when you turn this around, it does have a full brief with extra coverage for the cheeks. And overall, this is a really cute swimsuit. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So the next swimsuit that I picked out from Amazon looks like it's kind of like a Speedo dupe. So this is what it looks like. And it reminds me of like the Baywatch Pamela Anderson back in the 90s type of swimsuit. And that's probably why I picked it out, because I wanted to kind of channel the old Pamela Anderson look. And it's really pretty, but I will say it looks incredibly small. So we're gonna see, but this is by the brand Tyrico or TR, I'm not even sure, but like I said before, I'm gonna have all the links to everything mentioned in the description box below. But this is a high neckline one piece, and then whenever you turn it around, this is what the backside looks like. So it does kind of channel that whole old Speedo look. and it doesn't look like it's a very high, what do you call that? Leg, a high leg? I can't remember what it's called. I picked this one up in a size 42, so it is European sizes, and I picked it up for $59.99. So let's hope it fits, fingers crossed. It does look really cute. It doesn't have a whole lot of support in the boob area, and it also doesn't have anything for modesty, so there's no padding or whatnot. So yeah, it's not looking too good, but I'm not gonna rule it out just yet. So let's try it on. This could not be further from a Pam Anderson moment, and I'm so sad about it. I'm so sad. The fit and the feel of this whole entire swimsuit could not be worse. And let me just say, it is very nipply, which I guess is kind of a Pam Anderson moment. But you know, we're not gonna get into that. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a size 42, and that's the biggest size that they had available in this swimsuit. I'm not really sure if they have other sizes on their website. I will definitely check it out and leave that in the description box below. But I could have definitely spared a couple of more sizes, and it was so tight that it was giving me a headache, which is pretty significant. Also, the back fat parade is on full display with this one. The fat had nowhere to go, y'all. So I was like a busted can of biscuits, and it was just no good. The one positive that I could say about this swimsuit is it does have a full backside. So, you know, trying to look on the bright side here. Overall, I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5 stars just for the sheer audacity this one had for exposing me like that online. I feel completely violated, and she's going back immediately. All right, y'all, so we are moving right along. Now we're on to the third swimsuit, and I gotta tell you, this one, upon first impressions, is so far my favorite. It is so, so cute. So this one is from the Lucky brand, which if you're not familiar with the Lucky brand, is kind of a higher end jeans brand. At least that's what it used to be in the 90s. It's probably like transformed into all types of things now, but this is what it looks like, and I love this color pattern. It's so pretty and cheerful and just perfect for the spring and summer. So this is what it looks like. So this is a really, really pretty, kind of like a halter style one piece. It also has very nice cups to conceal and, you know, give a little modesty right there at the top portion. And then whenever you turn it around, this is what the back of it looks like, and it's just really pretty. It's like a dainty looking swimsuit. It also has this crisscross pattern right there at the bottom of the back, or the small of the back. And I did pick this swimsuit up in a size 2X for $118, which I do think is very, very pricey, but everything's going up nowadays, and I'm sure swimsuits are gonna be no exception. So let's see what this looks like on. Oh boy, okay. So this one is gonna be a doozy. I fully expected to love this Lucky brand swimsuit, but it is not good at all, y'all. Ugh, it is just so disappointing. So first of all, the halter style, it's so, so wrong in so many ways. So it both pulls my neck so hard and yet somehow manages to pull my boobs down all at the same time. It's just a no-go. It is a no-go for me. Also, the padding right there at the bra portion is extremely cheap. It was like rolling around when I was trying it on. It was like flopping, turning inside out. It was annoying the shit out of me. And as pretty of a pattern and color story as this is, it's like super thin. The material is just not good at all. And I would be super fearful of a peekaboo moment, which is no bueno, okay? For the price, for $118, I fully expected to be wowed by this one, and they had every opportunity to hit this one out of the park, and they missed the mark over and over and over again. The one positive thing that I will say is the way that the back looks. I think whenever I turned it around and saw the way I looked in the back, I really enjoyed the way this looks. I think it's really cute with the straps and how it kind of cinches in a little bit. Don't mind my back rolls. I also do like the cut of the back side, so it's a little bit more revealing. It's a little bit more on the cheeky side, but honestly, y'all, the bad outweighs the good one with this one, and it's 100% getting returned. 2 out of 5 stars. Good day, sir. So now we're on to swimsuit number 4, and I gotta tell you, this one has me very excited because it is unlike any kind of swimsuit that I've ever tried here on my channel before, and I'm kind of digging it. So it is a swimsuit romper, and I've actually had a lot of requests here on my channel to try like swim dresses, which I've tried a couple of them, but I've never tried a swim romper before, and this is just really, really cool. So this is what it looks like. I'm not really sure if you're gonna be able to tell all the details because of how like black and inky it is, but it does have really nice, very significant straps right here at the top that are adjustable, but it's not very adjustable. They're kind of on the short side. So that's just my first thoughts right away. And then it also has a built-in shelf bra with padding, so it is going to give you some modesty up at the top there. Then whenever you go down to the short area or the romper area, this is what it looks like. So it is kind of a mid-length short that does kind of like flap and flutter a bit. So that's actually really, really nice. And it does have a bikini or like a bottom brief underneath. So it is going to be very, very modest if that's something that you're looking for. And it does feel really nice. It feels significant. It feels kind of thick and very well made. And I did pick this up in a size 18W and it doesn't have the price. So I'm gonna include that in the description box below. But yeah, let's give this one a shot. Good Lord in heaven, hallowed be. Y'all, this one really took the wind out of my sails. I felt so unsexy in this one and awkward in this romper. My main complaint here with this swimsuit is the top portion. And I'm not really sure if you're gonna be able to see online because it's so black and everything else. But there is a clear outline of like breast cup in the most unflattering, unattractive way. If I'm gonna wear a romper swimsuit, I want it to be like the best version of myself, and unfortunately, it just wasn't giving me that. When you go down to the waist, as I mentioned earlier, it does conceal the stomach in a very nice way. I will give it that. If you are extremely self-conscious about your stomach area and that part of the body, this is gonna be a viable option for you. I also do like how modest the short is. It's a very flattering fit for the short. It does have a nice cut. It's very flowy. It doesn't cling on the leg or the waist. And one thing that does cling, however, is the brief underneath. So that's just something to keep in mind. Maybe I'll try a different brand of these and see if I like them better. I don't know if y'all would like that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to try different swimsuit rompers and swimsuit dresses. But I just could not get past the whole like breast area with this one. It's gonna be a hard pass for me. So 3 out of 5 stars. Let's talk about bikinis. So it's been quite some time since I've tried on any bikinis, at least online anyway. I think the last one that I did was a Shein haul, and that one was really hit or miss. So the time before that was probably my last Amazon bikini haul, and this brand was in that video, and I really did enjoy that brand. So this one is gonna be from the brand Savoyanti. Anyway, I really enjoyed the brand then, and I'm really hoping that I enjoyed the brand in a very similar way now, because it seems to be a good brand. It seems to be very well made. But this is what the top portion of the bikini looks like. So this is what it looks like. And let me tell you, this is one of the most vibrant, like candy yum yum pink bubblegum colors that I have ever seen. And I really like this silhouette of it. It has this really nice triangular portion right here that kind of gives you a little crisscross action right there at the top. It also does have built-in removable disc cups. Sometimes I don't like that. It just sort of annoys me sometimes, at least whenever they kind of flip and flop and bend. But then whenever you turn this around, it does have a crisscross pattern that goes in the back, and it does have this like cincher inner right here that gives a little bit of adjustability, which I really like upon first glance. Don't know how I'm gonna feel about it in a couple of minutes, but upon first glance, I really do enjoy that. So now let's talk about the brief really quickly. And this one is super, super cute. It's made of that same significant, thick, and very stretchy material. It's also made of that same beautiful, like candy yum yum color. And this is gonna be a high-waisted, high-legged brief that I mentioned before. I've really been loving. It's just sexy, yes please. You know what I'm saying? I love a good high-legged swimsuit. And this also has the wrap that you can use in the front or in the back. So you can tie it in the front, you can tie it in the back depending on what you want to accentuate and what you want to hide, which I think is a very nice, very thoughtful detail. And I picked this one up in a size 2X, and I'm really hoping that it fits because I don't have very many bikinis that really make me feel really comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like bikinis are kind of a vulnerable thing where you kind of want to hide yourself. You just want to like put on a cover and like fall away from everybody. But I want to feel really good and just walk past people and not have a care in the world. And I'm hoping that this one gives me that feeling. You'll know in just a second. So without further delay, let's go ahead and try this baby on. So I was actually very pleasantly surprised with the quality of this bikini. Maybe it's because I had like lower expectations. I'm not even sure. It does have its issues, which we're going to talk about in just a second, but overall, this is a very nice one. So starting right there at the top, and this is where I was most surprised with the overall like quality of this swimsuit. I've tried this brand before. I think I've done another Amazon haul somewhere along the way with this brand. But the top, y'all, the top gave me such nice support and a really beautiful shape. I was kind of blown away by it. And honestly, I think the one thing that really helped with that was the back cinching, because it does give a lot of versatility there, so you can let it out a bit. If you have larger boobs or if you have smaller boobs, you can cinch it in quite a bit. The one and only negative that I have to say about this top is those pesky breast cups. Those things are like the bane of my existence. I just don't like them whatsoever. It's not nearly as bad as the romper, but it was something that was a little bit more on the noticeable side. So it's just something that I wanted to mention. And also the size 2X fit me perfectly. So I do wear a size 38 triple D as far as the bra goes, and the 2X could not have been better. The bottoms here are also nice, but really and truly, I don't like the way that it accentuates my lower belly region. So I think maybe a bottom with a print would have kind of hid everything a little bit better. So when you turn the swimsuit around, the backside is probably, I would say, mostly full coverage. It does have a little slight cheeky situation, but I wore this bathing suit for a while. So I put it on, I walked around, I sat down, I stood up, sat down again, and I did not have any wedgie situation whatsoever. So points for that. But overall, I'm gonna say that this is a 4, maybe a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The only knock on it was the fact that it had like accentuated my pooch. And I guess it's kind of unfair for me to take a half point off, but I'm still gonna take a half point off because I'm salty. So now we made it to the 6th and final swimsuit of the entire day, and I gotta tell you, I think this one is my favorite so far. It is just so incredibly gorgeous, and I'm liking every single detail, at least upon first impressions. Who knows what it's gonna look like when I put it on my body, but can we talk about this color for a moment? So when I took it out of the packaging, I fell in love with this juicy, almost like a neon corally salmon color. It is so, so pretty. So if you have dark or medium skin tones, definitely give this one a second look because it is just gorgeous. And it has a one shoulder or an asymmetrical detail right there at the shoulder. It is so sexy and so interesting, and from the brand La Blanca, which I had never heard of. So if you've heard of La Blanca, let me know in the comment section down below. But everything about this so far is just wowing me. So it has a very nice, very significant shelf bra right there at the top. It does have built-in padding, which is nice and cushy, so you're not gonna have any kind of nipplage getting out of the water and it's cool outside and then you're pointing in all directions and people take notice. That is no fun, so you're definitely not gonna have that problem with this swimsuit. So let me just show you what the shelf bra looks like up close and personal. So as you can see, it has these very thick, nice pads right there built into the bra, and it also has the shelf bra that is also elastic. So it is nice and thick, it's very significant, and this is the nicest one that I've tried so far today. Another detail about this swimsuit that I really like upon first glance is the very significant grommets that they have in the back. With the La Blanca insignia, it's like has the branding written around it. It just feels very luxurious and very high end, and I just really enjoy that detail. It also has a waist cincher inner. So kind of reminds me of the TA3 swimsuits that I tried on and reviewed a couple of months ago. It kind of cinches in the body, it cinches in the waist, and it's going to give you some shape, at least upon first glance. And it does have a nice long, what do you call that, pull cord? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words today. It's just, I'm struggling. Without talking any more about it, let's try this sucker on right now. This one really hurt my heart, y'all. So this is gonna be the perfect example of why you should never judge a book by its cover. I would have put all my money on this being like my favorite swimsuit of the entire day, maybe even like of my entire life. But no, unfortunately, this one is a big disappointment to say the least. I do think that some of y'all will absolutely rock the hell out of this one, but it is not for me and definitely not for my body type. My main complaint with this swimsuit, unfortunately, is the neckline. And in theory, the one shoulder design was a great idea. I was just envisioning it being so cute, but it makes my boobs so incredibly lopsided. I mean, like several inches difference, y'all. It is not cute whatsoever, and it really lacks support on the right side. Who would have thought? I know. Other than that, I can't really complain too much about the swimsuit. Well, I mean, hold on. It does have a couple of things that really kind of get on my nerves, like the waistline. So because the material is so thick and because it has the waist cincher in the back, I fully expected it to kind of like suck in the waist and give a lot of support, but it did none of that. It almost kind of felt a little more floppy there. And so if you're looking for more waist support, I would say go with the first swimsuit, the cobalt blue one, because it had the ruching and the cinching. I really liked that one as far as the midsection went. When you go down to the brief area, I would say that the leg isn't as high as I anticipated, which is kind of a knock on it a little bit, but I can't really complain too much because it does have a nice full backside, so kudos for that. I also really do like the gold grommets in the back, even though they don't really do much. But you know, it does kind of make it look a little bit more expensive because it is expensive. I did pay $100 for this, and no ma'am. No ma'am, you're not gonna play me like this. You're going back. Overall, I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5 stars. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for this Amazon plus size swimsuit try on haul video. I hope y'all found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. You know your girl would appreciate it. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll be seeing y'all very soon. Bye.